Well, hello and welcome to another episode of Ridiculous Reverb Listings. I am your host, Fluff. If you have your own listing that you would like to see on the show, click the link down below in the description. And while you're there, have a little looks around. Click the subscribe button to further support this channel or go shopping using one of my affiliate links. Do whatever you like. Just letting you know they're there. Let's get started, shall we? Rickenbacker 6000 Bantar 1967 Fireglow. Whoa. Okay, so full disclosure, I love Rickenbacker guitars. Rickenbacker guitars is, I think, the proper pronunciation. I'm sure you'll correct me down in the comments. However, Ricks instantly make me think of Tom Petty, George Harrison, the Byrds, mostly Tom Petty though, especially in this color. I have never seen a Rickenbacker banjo. That is incredible. So back in the 60s, Rickenbacker, they would make you anything you wanted. You would just go to the factory and just be like, hey, can I get a banjo? And they were like, yeah, sure. Bantar. That's very clever. Someone call Rob Scallon. I'll text him. 1 second. I'm gonna send this to him right now. Oh, but anyway, I have a video to film. $15,000 though. Oh, that is pretty though. Let's take a look. That is the wildest thing. Well, it's not the wildest thing I've ever seen on this show, but that's the wildest Rickenbacker I've ever seen. Like, what was the mindset of a luthier at the factory in the late 60s? Like, well, let's figure it out. This is incredible. This isn't even ridiculous. I mean, it's nuts. It's crazy. I have never seen anything like this. Amazing, super rare Rickenbacker Bantar, you know, banjo and guitar. FG from July of 1967. They only made 50 of these. With further inspection, we noticed that all the pot dates are the 33rd or 34th week of 1988. Though this guitar was built in 67, it sat at Rickenbacker and was finally wired up and sold in 1988. What? We found online someone with a 68 light show guitar with the same pot dates. That is also true. A lot of guitars sat in the Rickenbacker factory for decades, just sitting. Major collector's instrument? Yeah, absolutely. Is this actually ridiculous? No. I mean, the price is bonkers, but I mean, look at it. It's rare as hell. That's absolutely unbelievable. Thank you to whoever sent that in. Whew. Next listing. Prototype Jim Cairns Colt Peacemaker 1970 Black Natural. So I swear I had this on like episode number 2, which was years ago at this point. And I've recently been bombed with this listing. I've had friends send me this listing. It must have made the rounds again in some forum or some Facebook group or something, because I have been absolutely bombed with this listing. So you know what? I'm gonna put it on again, even though I'm not totally sure I had it on. I think it was definitely chosen and I didn't end up using the footage, possibly. I'm not really sure, but I wanna say I literally used this in like the 2nd episode or something. So long time ago. I haven't seen this thing in a really, really long time. $33,540. This thing was listed a year ago. This thing has been listed for years, not just a year ago. I think it was taken down and put back up. A big old gun. That's my Alexa, by the way. A big old gun guitar. That is. You know what the seller should do is bring this to a gun show. That's what they should do. Bring this to a gun convention and it'll sell right away. Bang. Maybe I've seen this in a book or something like that. Maybe I haven't had this on Ridiculous Reverb Listings. That is a pretty nutso guitar though, if I do say so myself. Guitarzan. Wonder how it sounds. I bet it's loud. It has some punch. Bet it has a lot of bang. It wasn't funny. You know, it's a novelty guitar that is, it appears to be fully functioning and old. $33,000 though. Colt Peacemaker pistol-shaped guitar, recognizable by the backplate engraved with Guitarzan JHC. Was built by Jim Carnes as an early prototype. Guitarzan standing for the shop where he was working for at the time. JHC was his initials. Less than 10 of these guitars were made during Jim Carnes' life. Some are in museums, famous people's collections, and this prototype is available for a serious collector. I will personally deliver this guitar within Europe. Oh, it's in Europe. Oh yeah, it's in the Netherlands. $33,000, but look at this thing. I mean, it's been played too. That's the crazy part. Like if you'll notice on the fretboard, like it's getting some wear up here, or maybe that's just the wood grain. It's pretty hard to tell, but still, thing's been played. It's also crazy. Like, what a crazy guitar. Imagine filing this claim with the Reverb buyer protection. Reverb has your back if your item is lost, stolen, damaged, doesn't match its description. Yeah, I thought I was buying an M16 gun guitar, not a Colt. Not really a Colt guy. I don't think, you know, I'm not really into revolvers. My gun guitar broke. UPS broke my gun guitar. Oh, so it's a gun? You were transporting a gun? No, it's a gun guitar. Well, what kind of guitar? A Colt Peacemaker? Sir, that's a gun. No. Like, it's a guitar that is, you know, it's Colt Peacemaker. It's like made to look like a Colt Peacemaker. So it's a counterfeit gun. No. That'd be a fun conversation. That is absolutely the definition of ridiculous. Next listing. Squier Standard Stratocaster 2001 DIY body. Oh my God. Portland, Oregon. What makes you say this is DIY? I don't see any signs of this as DIY. This looks like factory to me. Just kidding. Someone left this guitar out in the sun too long. Someone left it on the dash. What? Who did this? Someone did this. Someone did this at some point. It was like, this is sick, huh? And they were super proud of what they did. Ugh. Ugh. What is the structural stability of this headstock, ladies and gentlemen? There's lots of frets left. I'm not gonna watch that video. Yeah, what about this, says homemade? DIY, huh? Let's read the description. This guitar started out as a Squier Standard Stratocaster in 2001. The story goes that a high school student started working on it for an art project. Left it unfinished for 20 years. I got the electronics working perfectly, dressed the frets, set it up, and gave it a colorful DIY style paint job. The body is light and comfortable. It's because you take out all the wood. That's how that works. I'm in the process of repainting this guitar and installing made in Mexico fender pickups, hence the price increase. Video coming soon. $250 could be yours. You know what? Oh, there's no offer. I can't add, I could just buy it. I should buy this thing. I'm not going to, but no, I'm not. No, I'm not. One of these days, I'm gonna buy something on here while filming for this show. Oh, I can't do it with this one. Oh no, that's so bad. No. Nope, can't do it. All right, that is certainly ridiculous. Gibson Tom Hamilton's Aerosmith Thunderbird Guitar Hero production prop bass number 52. What? What? It's a photo of a bass superimposed onto what I'm assuming is wood. The Guitar Hero thing must, I guess I would assume they had to have a prop and like do their moves or something for Guitar Hero Aerosmith. That's like, that makes you definitely go, wait, what am I looking at here? That's crazy. Because I guess they were motion capturing or something. I'm not really sure. 2,600 bucks for a piece of wood. That, we just received about 120 basses after 50 years, the toughest touring bands, accumulated so much gear, blah, 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 blah. Here is a unique item from Tom Hamilton Aerosmith collection. This non-functioning prop guitar is made by Gibson for Tom Hamilton and used in the making of their Guitar Hero video game. The lightweight foam core body is covered with a digital image of a Gibson Thunderbird bass. That is wild as hell, y'all. Actual control knobs and tuning pegs. Okay. Hey, I got Tom from Aerosmith's bass. Ooh, let me see it. It's out of focus. The fact that it comes with a hard shell case is pretty funny. Gibson Custom Shop logo. Where's Trogley? Don Bennett's Drum Vault in Seattle, Washington. A sub, Pacific Northwest. Again, imagine this claim. Reverb buyer protection. Okay, so what is it? It's a Gibson Thunderbird prop. So it's Gibson Thunderbird? I mean, it kinda. So it was just a regular stock. Well, I mean, it was Tom Hamilton's Thunderbird prop bass. So it's not a real bass, or it is a real bass. Well, it's foam core, but it was made for Guitar Hero. Oh, so it was in a video game. I mean, no. The foam broke in shipping. Can I get a headstock repair? $2,695, y'all. Could be yours. Could be yours. You know, if someone buys something, if someone sees one of these videos and buys something, please let me know. Email me, leave a comment down below. Like, I bought that. I would love to hear from you. Next. FDC Northern 22 guitar kit / prototype / FDC 22 neck and northern body 2002 Maple Swamp Ash accessories. That guitar is so ugly. Listen, guitars are a personal preference. No matter your preference, this guitar is ugly. This looks like a child, like if you were describing a guitar to a child and they drew a shape and then you made that shape out of wood, that's what this looks like. Also, I wonder what this looks like upside down. I just really can't picture. Oh, yeah, thank you. I wonder if it was, I wonder what this looks like upside down, but slightly to, oh, like that. Yeah, oh, okay, good. All the angles. Give me all the angles. There you go. Upside down, back. Oof. Brother. I can't, $2,800. We have created new exciting designs for the unfinished wood guitar body and neck market. Today we introduced the Northern body unit and FDC 22 headstock / neck kit. This is the first design offered from Formis, with more to follow. Listen, I respect the hustle. That shape is, Also, for a husk, $2,800 is a little steep. It's a little steep. Especially not for, it's not, you know, it's not a vintage guitar or anything like that. That's pretty ridiculous. Very, very ugly. Very ugly. And last but not least, Gibson Jimmy Page Les Paul 1 and 2 Blackie SG double neck, age signed 2004 various. $304,000 for a Les Paul? A set of 4 Jimmy Page guitars? Wait, what? Is this all of his like collector's edition or collector's choice guitars or what? That would be number 1. Serial number 16, 2004. Oh yeah, it's very, very cool. Very cool. I mean, I wish I had that guitar. That's pretty cool. And there's number 2. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's for 4 guitars, collector's choice. Did it say double neck? All these are serial number 16, notice. Double neck is serial number 19. Wow. Dang, and all these are signed by Jimmy. That's pretty cool. Damn, what's shipping like? How much you charging me for free shipping? Eh? Vancouver, Canada. Couple hours north. You know what? I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna buy it. Psych. $304,000. I mean, these guitars are very valuable and sought after. I love how this listing is for 4 rare, much sought after collector's choice Jimmy Page guitars. The entire collection, really, for Gibson. $304,000, and the description is set of 4 guitars. All except the double neck have certificates of authenticity. I can't find the one for the double neck. I can't find it. Like, this is, if my dad was to make a listing on Reverb, this is what it would say. 4 guitars, age and signed, as new. Like, it would be like, there's no info, and you're expecting someone to drop $304,000. What's the shop name? None. None shop. Because I don't have a shop, so when he was filling it out, his profile, it just said none. I would never spend that much money on Reverb without some serious documentation and a description telling me exactly what I'm getting. Video would help. I mean, I don't have $304,000 to spend on guitars anyway, but if I did, I wouldn't spend it like this. Although those are cool guitars. I'm not saying they're not cool guitars. This listing is absolutely ridiculous. And that does it for this episode of Ridiculous Reverb Listings. If you have your own listing that you would like to see on the show, I would link down below in the description. And while you're there, please consider subscribing to further support this channel. You've been wonderful. I've been Fluff. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.